Indulge in a burst of Mediterranean flavors with our marinated feta and olive skewers. Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Celebrate TV. I'm your host, Peter Lee. Today, our celebration is all about an appetizer. We're going to be visiting the Mediterranean. We're going to be making marinated feta and olive skewers. Let's get started. This is a very tasty and easy canapé to make, and it has all the flavors of the Mediterranean. We're going to start off by making a marinade. And actually, the first step in that is we're going to be toasting some seeds. I have here a little skillet, dry. I'm going to put the heat on low. First, I have some sesame seeds, just 2 tablespoons. Put it right in the pan. Next is fennel seeds, 1 tablespoon. You know fennel, tastes like licorice. We're just going to give these a little stir. And we're going to watch this like a hawk. Why am I toasting these? Toasting this will get all those oils heated up and expanding. It's going to help them get a little golden, and it's going to intensify the flavor. But you want to watch this like a hawk. No texting, no telephones, because they will go from perfectly cooked to burnt like that. Just that fast. I can smell that fennel and the sesame seeds. They're done. I'm going to cut the heat. I'm going to put them in a bowl. If you leave them in the pot, they will keep toasting and then they will burn. You don't want that. This will also help them cool really quickly. To this, we need to add some liquid and more flavors. We're going to start with fresh lemon juice, 1 tablespoon, about the juice of a lemon, depending on the size. Always fresh, please. We're going to be adding the zest of that same lemon. Right in. Olive oil is next. Here's mine, just 2 tablespoons. In we go. And now a good grinding of pepper. Be generous with your grinding of pepper. Now you'll notice I'm not adding any salt, and that's because feta cheese is very salty on its own. Let's give this a little stir, just to get it combined. I'm going to put this aside for a moment. Let's talk about the feta. These are little feta skewers, right? Here's mine. I have a nice cube of feta. This is 8 ounces, about 225 grams. Now the kind I get is like this. It comes in brine, and I really find this better than the kind that comes that's dry, that's just cling wrapped. All I did was I took it out of the brine and I patted it dry with paper towels. Now we need to cut this into small cubes, about 3/4 of an inch or around 2 centimeters each. Don't worry if it's not perfect. This will give you about 20 pieces, and if they are not all exactly perfect, it's okay. It just says this was cut by a person and not by a machine. But look how easy it is to do that. Just that fast, I have 20 little pieces of feta. Now let's bring this back to this marinade. We're going to put the feta in. Just going to give this a gentle stir so everything is covered in this marinade. Now, this needs to be covered with plastic wrap, refrigerated for at least 4 hours. Overnight would be better. So I'm going to cover this, take it to the fridge. I have one that I made earlier today, so it's been sitting and ready for us. When I come back, we'll be all ready to assemble these skewers. Here is the feta that I marinated earlier. All the toasted seeds and the lemon and olive oil, delicious. I'm going to add a little more flavor to this. I have here 1/4 cup, which is only about 7 grams, of finely chopped mint, fresh mint. I'm going to put this in. Why am I adding this now and not earlier? I didn't want the mint to overpower the other ingredients, because then we would have minty flavored cheese. I want those other flavors to be able to compete, but I want the freshness from the mint as well. Almost ready to assemble, But let's talk about the rest of the ingredients. There's more mint leaves. I have 20 of them because this will make about 20 pieces. Fresh mint. This is just 10 black olives that I cut in half to give me 20 pieces. I want a little crunch and more freshness with this, so I'm going to use cucumber. Now this is about a half of an English cucumber. Those are the long ones that come wrapped in plastic. They're also known as hothouse cucumbers. Now the seeds in these are almost non-existent. They're very digestible. So I just peeled it and cut it into pieces. If you're using regular cucumbers, you would want to peel it and take out the seeds. Let's assemble. I have some cute little wooden skewers. We're going to start with a mint leaf, and we're going to put that on right through the skewer. Next is an olive half. There we go. Cucumbers next. And finally, a piece of that feta. All of those flavors on it. And there is one of our little skewers. I'll do another one for you. A nice piece of mint. Piece of olive, cucumber, and a nice piece of cheese. Here are our little skewers, all assembled. Now you can make these in advance, pop them in the fridge until you're ready. Make them 2-3 hours in advance. Have that cheese nice and firm and chilled. Let's give one a taste. Wow. The mint, and the lemon, and the pepper. And as I'm chewing, the fennel and sesame. Wow. I have a little Pinot Noir today. A light red wine that will complement this, but not compete. That's nice too. If you like this episode, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell, and you'll get a new episode every single week. Now I'm going to go serve these to some guests that are coming over a little while later. While I do that, I want you to watch some of these episodes over here. So until next time, everyone, cheers.